skills, the habits, like playing hard, defending, rebounding, and playing fundamentally on the offensive end too. So I think everybody comes in with a unique skill set. So to be able to learn the basics and the fundamentals and how to play hard, I think the most important, and to play together. And I think there's always one. Everybody kind of plays to win and to get better and be the best we could be at the end of the season. So not really worrying about anything individual. I think just kind of helps everybody who played for Nova, and just knowing that the jersey that you wear, somebody before you wore that jersey. So just the culture about that.
Ryan Lewis.
Hey, Saddiq, thanks for taking the time to do this. I'm curious whether you worked out or got a chance to meet with either the Brooklyn Nets or the Knicks. And if you did, do you remember who you actually met there at each team?
Yeah, so, right now, personally, I can't really answer that question, kind of up to my agents, but, I'm kind of keeping that type of stuff on the low right now, but I can't answer that one right now. But if you find any way to get contact with my agents, they'll be sure to tell you.
Justin Quinn.
Hi, Saddiq. This is Justin Quinn with USA Today Sports Media Group covering the Celtics. I know you can't comment on whether or not you have interviewed with them, worked out with them, but how would you envision your fit with them if they did draft you?
Personally, I just think, for any team, whatever role that they see me or need me to do to help, the team win, I'll be comfortable with. I don't expect anything specific for anybody. I'm just ready to try to use my skill set and my mentality to kind of help the best way possible. So, whatever role, the organization sees me in, I'll, put my best foot forward and 100% effort to, help the team win.
Thanks, Ben.
Thank you.
Mark Medina.
Hey, it's Mark Medina here with USA Today. Just curious, what's been your most interesting experiences during this pre-draft process because of how unique it's been with the pandemic?
That's a great question. I've never really been through this process before, so I didn't really know what to expect. I think it's just unique, just the amount of time that we had just to be able to, work out. I think the different, dates that we were told it was very unique. At first supposed to be in June, then they switched it to October, then November. So I think just, just trying to stay the course and keep my head down and keep working. I think just this whole thing's been unique for me because I've never been through it before. I had nothing to compare it to. So, I heard it's like a time like no other. But I think just everything that's been going on, man, from on the court to, the problem, the social justice movement and just everything, man, kind of happening in 2020 with the virus. I think everything about it is unique.
Kevin O'Connor.
Hey, Saddiq. I have no doubts that you're going to be a really good player in the NBA with your versatility on defense and your shooting and smart decision making. And I think with you, it's really a matter of, can you be a great player? And with that's mastering your ball handling and shot creation ability is the next level for you. So I guess I'm curious, what are some of the things that you've been doing in terms of drills and in terms of, maybe some specific ball handling moves that you've really tried to develop over time to maximize everything that you can be as a player, beyond just being a very, very good player, but maybe being great, one of the best players in the league?
Yep, hit it right on the head, and I think, every summer I try to work on every part of my game, to try to be the most complete I can be, so I never try to say anything one specific because I feel like you said, I want to master my craft at every level, and every aspect. So, like I said, the game is different, like you said, man, from college to the NBA, it's a lot of ball screens, a lot of ISO. So, continuing is to, add more to my repertoire, and versatility and being multidimensional, man, being able to, make plays off the bounce, off the catch, and off, every spot on the floor, man, like you said. So I've been working on all of that, and trying to maximize myself and everything, about my game in general, not just one part. So.
Duane Rankin?
Thank you. Appreciate it. Wanted to ask just about, there's so many guys from Villanova that's gone into the draft and been drafted in the last 3, 4, 5 years. Have you reached out to them on maybe what to expect, because this is such an unnatural situation, and maybe talking with former guys about their experiences in the league, and what are you taking maybe from seeing how they've done and how you feel like you could do?
Yeah, man, I've talked about almost everybody that's kind of in the league right now and stuff. So, I just think, just sticking, a lot of advice is just kind of just sticking to, what we do individually, man, and just playing hard and continue to do some of the habits and stuff that we have for Villanova. I think, I've talked to everybody. I'm probably closest with Eric Pascal. He's helped me along the way. I've spent time with him. So I think the biggest adjustment probably is just, the difference, between college and NBA and the amount of games, So I think it's just taking true to ourselves, to our habits, and a lot of them, everybody that I've talked to, and basically in the league is, there, for the young guys and there for each other. That's why I think Villanova is a great place.
Thank you, sir.
Keith Pompey? Keith, you there?
Yeah, I'm there. Sorry about that. I'm just talking and I'm on mute. I'm kind of old and outdated, but you see me? You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Saddiq, question for you. There's a chance that, you'll probably go like in the teens, right? Or if not a little lower. But how do you see your role initially being on the team that drafts you?
To be perfectly honest, man, I think, it's something that I can't control. I think I could just control my work ethic. I think personally for, whatever team, I'm blessed enough, to be able to make it to that level, is whatever role they see in me. And I don't know that right now, but I know that, personally I can control, my work ethic and being ready for any situation. So that's kind of how I've been, handling this whole process, and my mentality has been always, man, for every team that I played on. So it's just more of, whatever the team needs for me to do to win, and I'll be comfortable with that.
And a quick follow-up question. I'm assuming in all your years of playing basketball, this is the longest that you've been without playing in an organized game as far as like time. What's the anticipation like for you just to get back out there on the floor and play?
Yeah, like you said, man, it's just excitement, man. Competitive guy, and love this game, to the moon and back, man. So, I think, like you said, like you hit it right on the head, man. I'm just, anxious and excited, for this new journey, to be able to just play basketball again, like you said, and try to, have fun with the game. But know that I got to continue to try to get better each and every day, and that's all I can control, man. It's just trying to get better every day.
Best of luck to you, man.
Thank you.
You're off from Yahoo?
Hey, Saddiq, it's kind of a two-parter. First of all, could you tell us anything specific that you've learned from Eric?
I just, that's been my guy. He's my role roommate, my freshman year. And, I just think, without him directly telling me, I just, seen, him just grow as a player and trust him in himself, not worried about anything that's going on outside of the court, just worrying about controlling, what he can control, and just playing hard, man, every day, and, contribute to winning. And, so a lot of our conversations is just about, just us, man, as friends, man. We don't really talk too much in depth about it, but I think just playing hard and staying true to yourself, man, is things that I learned from him.
Mhm. Did it help you to have him be a year ahead of you at Villanova, and knowing that he was making himself uncomfortable and trying to put himself in new positions, and seeing that model?
Yeah, man, I think it's from everybody, man. I think him, Phil Booth, as being a leader on the team, even the guys who were there before I got there, and Gillespie and Samuels and uh, Roundtree and all the pros, man. I think you hit it right on the head. I look at all those players because they always come back every summer. They always try to help the guys coming in. It's not just one individual. And I think everybody there tries to just help and just show what they've done and what they've contributed to the Villanova culture and winning. Man, I think that's why I think it's a privilege to be able to be a part of that.
Thanks, Saddiq. Good luck with the process.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hey, Saddiq, Christian Clark here in New Orleans. I know Josh Hart is a little bit older, but you guys both went to Sidwell and Villanova. I was just curious, how well do you know him, and what has he just told you as far as, what to expect about life in the league, having been in it for a few years?
Like I said, I know him. Haven't, we talked, probably haven't had that much dialogue about that specifically. Like I said, man, a lot of the guys that I've talked to, just about enjoying the process and just being ready, kind of for anything. So nothing really too specific, man. I just like you said, being further in age, I just kind of just watch him, work hard and improve himself in every situation he's been in. So that's just a great great player to look up to. Being older.
Zach, you could take the next question.
Hey, Saddiq, right for Philly Sports Network, covering the Philadelphia 76ers. Obviously, they are likely out of your range, but if you somehow, some way were to end up on the team, how do you think you would fit alongside Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid?
That's a great question. I think my mentality is the same for every team. I don't know. I would just want to contribute to winning, and I think whatever that team needs for me to do, or any team that I'll be blessed to be a part of, whatever they need me to do to help the team win, man, I'll be excited and comfortable in doing so. So it's something that I can't control right now, but the attitude about it is helping the team win.
Thank you.
Ricardo, you're up.
Yeah, here from Italy, Saddiq. I see so many prospects, one and done in this draft, and you play 2 years in Villanova. Does it help you in terms of getting better, in terms of maturity? What's your take on that? Thanks a lot.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's a journey, man. And only really people that go through Villanova really know what it was like to play at Villanova, man. And it's tough, but it's exciting. It helps you develop as a man and as a player. So I think being a part of that, for 2 years, man, I think really helped me in a lot of different ways. So still coming in, I still got so much more to learn and so much more to try to get better at. So but I think Villanova did the best job that they could, man, to help me try to be ready for this next journey. So it's credit to them.
Thanks.
Hey, Saddiq. I work for the Dallas Morning News. I cover the Mavericks, and not to harp on the Villanova guys in the league already, but what's your relationship like with Jalen Brunson, and how might you think it might be to play alongside him and Luka and everybody else that would be on the Mavericks with you?
Yeah, he was there before I got there. So the only things I really get a chance to see is when he came back in the summer. And more of it is just to see, how hard he worked, man, and how much he improved on the college level and the NBA level. So, like I said, I just think it would be an honor and privilege to play with any team, But, I think, like I said, before, whatever role, if that was the case, whatever role that, is needed for me, to help the team win, man, I'll be excited to try to contribute as best as I can. So, the same thing.
JC.
Hey, Saddiq. Sorry. Can you hear me, Mike?
Okay.
All right, doing good. All right, doing good. Hey, Saddiq. Which NBA players or basketball players you grew up watching that influenced on your game to what it is today?
My number one guy, man, was helped me, enjoy the game was Kobe Bryant. I really, looked up to him at a very, very young age. And he's mean so much to me, and how much, as a basketball idol for me. How much, he prepared for the game, and I think about him a lot. When I play, and trying to match or even exceed the mentality and the work ethic that he has, man. So, as a one individual player, he's probably the biggest influence.
All right, thanks.
Hey, Saddiq, how's it going?
How you doing, man?
Not too bad. I know we've talked about a lot of your former Villanova teammates so far, but I had another question in regards to Mikal Bridges. You guys kind of have similar body profiles and skill sets. Has that been a guy that you've been able to use as a sounding board and kind of like a resource or advice?
He also was there before I got there. So a lot of the things, that I would see would just be a lot of the film that I'll watch, and a lot of the older guys that played before me. So, personally, I would just watch, how versatile he was, and how, he played hard on both ends, man. And he was really, a presence on the defensive end, man, and always had a role and always made himself a presence on that end. So just that defensive versatility and offensive versatility, man, is just something that I saw watching film, and he's a great player.
Thanks, Saddiq. Best of luck.
Appreciate it, man.
Hey, Saddiq, this is Matt George from Sacramento, KHTK Sports Radio. Your skill set is something that seems to be exactly what the Kings are looking for, especially at your position. I'm curious if or how you envision yourself fitting in with the Sacramento Kings and playing alongside a player like De'Aaron Fox with a young core.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think if I was blessed, to be able to be a part of that organization, I think it would be the same thing. I was trying to contribute on both ends of the floor at the highest level I could possibly do, I could possibly be at, and help the team win. And that's how I kind of envision, with any team that I would be, a part of, and just trying to contribute to winning, man. And that's what matters about at the end of the day, winning and being the best that we can be as a team. So, that's what I envision for any team.
All right, Ferdinand.
Hello, Saddiq.
Take the next.
How you doing?
Thank you. Hello, Saddiq from Puerto Rico. You are weeks away from becoming a professional player. What do you expect from this opportunity?
Coming in, man, it's just I had to work even harder than I've ever done before. I can't. I use the same, just another stepping stone to get better, and another time coming in and having to prove myself all over again. So that's the exciting part, man, to be able to try to get better each and every day, and not be satisfied, man, and stay humble and trying to be the best that I can be on and off the floor. And that's just the thing that I've took with me kind of in my whole journey.
Lastly, a lot of people compare you to Jaylen Brown and Caris LeVert. What do you think of those comparisons?
Man, they're wonderful players, man, and great players, man. So it's an honor, and for that, I just try to take as much as I can from a lot of different players, man. Every player, to be honest, man, I watch a lot of basketball, so I'm trying to be the best player I could possibly be personally, and and trying to help every team win as much as possible, man. But like I said, it's an honor. And I appreciate that. So I just got to just keep working and try to be the best CD I can possibly be.
Thank you, Mike, and good luck in this process, Saddiq.
Thank you.
Great. Well, Saddiq, I think that's all we got for today. So thanks everybody for joining. We'll have this copy of this video posted on our content network and also on Media Central. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me and we'll get you all set. But thanks so much, and we'll talk to you soon. Saddiq, if you could just stay on with me for for another minute or so, I gotta get you to your next stations here. So just bear with me for a moment. Thanks again, everybody. See you soon.